These are my audience. Good morning, my name is Kamisha Ford, and today I will be giving a speech on opioids, narcotics, overuse. In 2020, 44 people died each day from the overdose involving prescription opioids, totaling more than 16,000 deaths according to the Centers for Control of Disease and Prevention. Prescription opioids were involved in nearly 24% of all opioid overdose deaths in 2020. I have done intensive research on this subject, ensuring that I only use reliable resources such as Mayo Clinic and the CDC.gov website. I have had a close member who was addicted to opioids. With the love and support from family and friends, they were able to overcome their addiction. They have been clean for more than 5 years. Today I will discuss with you what opioids and opioid addiction misuse are. Then I will talk about opioids, addiction, and lastly discuss some solutions and ways to prevent these problems. Let's start by addressing what opioids are. Opioids, or sometimes called narcotics, are a type of drug. They are including prescription pain relievers such as oxycodone, fentanyl, and tramadol. The illegal drug heroin is also an opioid. Some opioids are made from an opium plant, and others are synthetic, man-made. A healthcare provider may prescribe you a prescription opioid to relieve pain after a major surgery or injury. Now that you know what an opioid is, I will tell you how people get addicted to them and how they affect the body. People who take opioids are at risk of addiction. The misuse of opioids, legal, illegal, stolen, or shared, are often the reason people get addicted or overdose. According to Mayo Clinic, opioids are highly addictive because they trigger a powerful reward center in your brain. Opioids trigger and release epinephrines. They tell the brain you feel good. This creates a sense of well-being. When that feeling wears off, the user finds themselves wanting to get that feel-good feeling back. This is how opioids addiction can start and lead to overdose. So, what can we do to prevent the opioid addiction? If you need opioids for severe pain, work with your healthcare provider to take the lowest dose possible for the shortest time needed. To help prevent opioid misuse in family or in the community, store opioid medicines securely while you use them. Get rid of them properly by disposing them at your local pharmacy. Now that we know about opioids, how can we prevent the misuse of opioids and prevent opioid addiction? Opioids are a highly addictive drug that gives the body a feel-good feeling that can be overused. Overuse of this drug can lead to possible overdose. There are ways to prevent overuse and addiction from happening by disposing unused opioids properly, like at your local pharmacy. When prescribed to you or a loved one, ask the provider for the lowest dose possible. I have high hopes that this speech will give you some insight on what opioids are and when they are misused and how it can lead to overdose and how it is possible to prevent the opioid addiction. Everyone plays an important role in breaking the opioid addiction and overdose. Do your part.